Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Modern King.
I'm cheating on my husband, and I finally have the balls to tell the world. I told him, and of course, he...
It's like, so you told him, but yet you were so quick and willing to tell the world right afterwards. As it some kind of flex or something?
He didn't handle it how we would want him to handle it.
Who's we?
But, I mean, it's what, he is expected to do. So I started having a friendship with this particular person. And it's actually a friend of my husband as well.
Gosh.
And we just have been hanging out around him a lot lately. We started out with just simple conversation, like we were friends.
They definitely ain't friends.
But we ended up kind of pushing it past that a little, not a little. I'll get into how far. But we ended up kind of like secretly seeing each other, trying to find ways to see each other, and doing that behind my husband's back. Part 2 of what's going on with me cheating on my husband. So we ended up with me writing love letters and stuff. So I started really growing feelings for him. And I never thought that you could for two people. I thought that as women or men, like it's like you love one person and that's it. However, not true.
If she actually loved her husband, she wouldn't have betrayed him and lied to him. The only thing she actually loves is herself and her feelings, nothing else.
So I started going back to back in the days where I just started writing him love letters and stuff, and we would secretly pass it to each other. I didn't want the evidence on my phone too much.
So you want physical evidence.
So
Okay.
I started writing him these little notes and making them into straw looking paper, and I would pass them to him whenever he would come around. And he kept them, I guess. And he would read them and we would smile and stuff at each other. And we still texted each other. It was a lot of deleting messages and then going to recently deleted and deleting those as well. And that's the furthest of how we were communicating before we started becoming physical, which I'll explain.
Well, yeah, it usually takes communication and then some physicality afterwards. I hope you guys are doing just banging right off the bat.
A little more in part 3. Okay, so this is part 3. So now that the building the connection part has passed, we ended up starting to do stuff secretly when we would go over. When my husband and I would go over to his house, and whenever
this is like a corn movie now, when your friend brings her girl over and then while he's not looking, you're pulling down her pants and just shoving it in.
We would go over there. I would try to go over there more, obviously, because I really wanted to see him, and I did feel bad for my husband. It was sad to know what I was doing.
Okay.
Knowing that he really loves me the way he does, but I really did not care. I still wanted to always go around this other guy.
If she actually felt bad, she wouldn't have done it. She's already told us how she carefully thought out every step to avoid being caught, proving it was far from an accident and very clearly deliberate and intentional.
I think the reason was because I couldn't believe that there was someone else besides my husband that I really am emotionally attached to now. So this is a big deal for me, at least. And this is all part of the conversation that I had with my husband. So anyways, we have been going around to his house a lot more often. He also has a daughter, so we bring, like, you know, our children over there.
This is sounding like a swingers party now.
The last time we went over there is when it really hit the fan. So a lot of weird stuff started happening. And it started becoming, I started getting like really scared because my husband was doing a lot of acting suspicious. Like he was looking through stuff, and I got nervous. I got nervous because I knew and I had a feeling that this guy was saving all of my love letters. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope he does not have my love letters around here somewhere. Because, oh my gosh, if my husband finds them, I would be heartbroken for him.
Translation?
Heartbroken for him. I wouldn't be heartbroken, but I know he would be heartbroken because I'm a freaking cheater.
She would be upset that she got caught. Her actions directly disprove any claims of her loving, caring for, or respecting her husband. If he never caught her, I guarantee she would have kept cheating on him.
Yep.
Okay. So now the bedroom search. So we are at my, I guess lovers will call him. That is so wrong. But we're at my lover's house. And my husband started to, like I said, kind of just look around a lot. So he was looking through like the stuff that was on, you know, his desk, and he had like a dresser. Like his room was really big, so like we would sit like on the couch in there and stuff like that. And his daughter's room was, you know, around the corner. But anyways, we were in there, and my husband was like looking through like at trophies and papers and stuff. Anyways, he had my straw-like letters. He had them posted up on the shelf inside of his room. And for some reason, I don't know why, of course, but my husband ended up like grabbing the stack of them. It looked like sage, basically, like when you have like the sticks and stuff. It was like thin straw like that. So my husband ended up grabbing them and became suspicious. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are these? This is weird, like wrapped up paper. Like, I wonder what this is. So I'm looking because I know what they are. Like, I'm like on the bed, kind of like this, and
go on with the story. God.
Just, you know, looking at my husband in front of me with these papers in his hand. And I'm getting super nervous because I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna look at these letters, and he knows how I write. He knows how I talk. So I started getting really nervous. My heart is pounding even thinking about it. Every time that my husband and I would joke about like me cheating on him, he's like, girl, you will be in a grave, you and whoever it is.
Why would you
you're
joke
never
about
gonna
that?
leave me, blah, blah, blah. However, in this moment, he did not react that way. He did not. He reacted very calmly. Like I said, I can see that he was very hurt. Like, I can see it. I know him. He's my husband. So but he acted very calmly and like very mature.
Dude, why does
Very
it seem like she's
demure.
happy?
I don't even know if I used that correctly. But anyways, he acted very calm, and he just left and took the two kids. We only had AJ and Aliyah with us.
I bet it made her upset that he didn't give her the reaction she was expecting. There is nothing normal about betraying the person closest to you, and it's, in my opinion, a form of twisted abuse.
When I get to his mom's house, like I said, there was a U-Haul truck there. And my heart dropped because I'm like, oh my gosh, immediately he is moving out, and, you know, already has his stuff in this U-Haul truck. Like, it's like it happened so fast. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he's leaving me for real. So, like I said, that broke my heart. And I tried to talk to his mom and see like where her mind was, where his mind was.
The audacity.
And she was just like, I
broke my heart.
I don't know what to tell you. He didn't tell me the full story. I just know that he asked me if he can come back, and he's here. So, I was taken aback. Like, you're really gonna end our whole marriage?
What? That's what you're taken aback by? He's gonna end a marriage? Really?
Because of that?
This one statement proves everything I've previously said. Her only concern is herself. She has no remorse for what she chose to do, and she thinks he is the one who broke up their family, not her.
When's the last time you cried?
I lost my best friend this year, so it's still been a hard thing for me. You made me think about it. It's hard. I'm not gonna joke. That was my brother.
And then just like mildly uncomfortable.
Never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you.
When a man opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. And we'll start to say stuff like this. How are you? Good. I ain't good, but I just ain't telling you. Women, let me tell you something. Men are not emotionless. We have deep emotions. We just don't know how to express them. And let me tell you, if you make us feel unsafe, you'll never hear from us again.
It's not simping if you can afford it.
Oh, good. A materialistic take on this one.
It's not simping if you can afford it. I know it's simping to you, sir, because you would have to be crazy in love to drain your bank account to do the bare minimum.
I think we need a ruling on what should be considered the bare minimum. Because if an average guy has to drain their bank account in order to meet what some women consider to be the bare minimum, that's not the minimum.
Nope.
That's crazy.
But it's not simping when you can afford it. And they can. So to them, it's a little gesture. It's the bare minimum.
Something about a rose by any other name?
You gotta scrape your little coins together.
It also smells like boo, boo, hoo.
To do an act of simping for you. And to them, it's like a coffee. And I know that hurts sometimes.
Is it me, or is the entire purpose of this to try to shame guys into spending more money?
Pretty much.
So that they can be perceived to meet that bare minimum standard? Oh dear.
I mean, this shaming tactic works on quite a bit of men.
But it's not simping if you can afford it.
Let's be very clear here. The average woman certainly doesn't consider a guy buying her things to be the bare minimum. That is actually, in most circles, considered to be above and beyond. But some women have actually convinced themselves and the guys that they're dating that that is the bare minimum, and that's what they have to do to keep them.
I've decided I'm looking for a husband. Now hear me out. Hear me out. I'm looking for a straight man that would like to get married to another straight man. You can date any woman you want to. You can have many girls you want to. I don't care. I don't care. I just want a joint, 2-income household. A couple things would be nice.
Solid income.
It'd be nice if you had a boat. That'd be cool. But if not, don't care. We'll buy one. You and I, buddy. You and I. We will buy one together. We'll have some nice. Good point.
Me and my best friend talk about this type of thing. Not the getting married part, but like, you got a boat? I don't got a boat. We should buy a boat together.
You want to wash car parts in the dishwasher? Don't give it. Don't care. I will understand. I'm like, you know what? They got to get clean. You got to put them on. It's got to be right before you put that motor back together. Guess what?
Makes
I'll help
sense.
you. You know what? I'll do the weed eating. You do the mowing, or vice versa. Don't care. Most of the time, I have to do all of it. All of it. Both as a man, we know we have to do all that. I'm not going to burn your stuff. I'm not going to get jealous. I'm not going to mess with anything. It's just going to be nice, isn't it? Now,
it sounds
that
nice.
You hear me out a little bit. Doesn't that sound like, well, you know what? He's got a pretty good point.
Should you pay for the bill if it's your boyfriend's birthday dinner? I posted a TikTok about this, and I got annihilated in the comment section. But yeah, I think it's a matter of preference, and I don't think it's like that deep. And and every relationship is different.
I am really convinced that some of you just do not like the men that you are with. Like, what do you mean? Just because your boyfriend pays for every single meal when you go out, it does not mean that he's not going to feel a certain way when he has to pay for his birthday dinner. And the fact...
I gotta admit, I don't think I've ever paid for my own birthday dinner, unless it was like a very, very high-end spot. There was one, I think last year, I went to an omakase spot that I took my best friend with just to have a birthday dinner, and I paid for that one just because it was a really expensive spot.
That you had to ask the question indicates that even if that man offered to pay for his own dinner, you would let him. And that's the problem, because you shouldn't invite him to a dinner out that's very nice, $200 and $300. Like, that's not nothing. Then allow him to pay for his dinner. Like, you should be fighting him for that check, even if he was fighting you back. I don't get...
I mean, she's right. The women truly do not like you if they're making you pay for your own dinner on your own birthday that they planned to take you out on.
And it makes sense why so many women were in the comments of your original video, which, thank goodness, there's enough good women out there to try to drive some sense into you that you shouldn't be asking this question. And if you are, then you really don't like the man and he deserves better.
To all the stay-at-home moms, I feel like you're lying. Because of what I get to do for work, I can still stay home and pay all the bills. And my wife will have to go to work to make her money. And I have a 1-year-old daughter. So I'll stay at home and I'll take care of my daughter. And while I'm taking care of my 1-year-old daughter, I can give her 3 meals a day, change her on time, get her into her naps, play time, arts and crafts time, and still make sure the entire place is clean. And I can clean the whole apartment while watching her before 12 or 1 o'clock. And yes, I know an apartment is different than a home, but I have a 2,300 square foot apartment, so it's not tiny. But I do know that I can just be ignorant to a lot of people's situations. So can someone please tell me, when does being a stay-at-home mom become hard?
It becomes hard because they say in their feelings it's hard. Oh, with the bear!
Да, моя шапка тут большая. Чья шапка? Папкина шапка. Вот такая мама, молодец. Царапая. Маме, скажи маме, вкусную кашу сделали. Мама сделала.
They are kind of cute, aren't they?
Сладкий. Петюнечка. Ох, красиво. Давай, нежно, нежно. Вот, нежно, молодец. Покажи маме, какой у нас.
It's a scary beast, but cute at the same time. To the gentleman that was staying at home taking care of his kid, I can agree with you. I actually don't understand why women complain about being stay-at-home mothers or stay-at-home wives so much. Again, doing laundry, take basket downstairs to garage, at least for my house. Put detergent, hit go. Boom. Laundry's halfway done. Right? Roomba cleans most of the floor, cleans some countertops, dusts some things. Done with cleaning for the day. What work is there, really, compared to a 8-hour shift, that's especially for a man that works manual labor jobs? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time.